Amazing job on the film. I love this film. Thank you so much, Jon. Now, money in politics has been an issue of yours that you've always focused, or that you've focused in on. It's been on your radar. Can you talk to me about how that idea is explored in Irresistible?
You know, I realized that there was a real hole in the marketplace, that nobody had done an R-rated, raunchy campaign finance reform movie. So I thought I could fill that. I could jump in on that. But you're right. You know, I was trying to think about it in a way, you know, I've been dealing for so long on The Daily Show of the day-to-day of the system, and you get caught up in the kind of redundancy of that cycle. And I wanted to see if stepping back and looking at it from a macro view could maybe give some insight into how we get the sort of corrupted results that we end up getting. Why is it that the electoral system seems so removed from the realities of the people on the ground and their needs? Why are we how is this happening? And so the thought came is to create kind of a Trojan horse. The movie is a Trojan horse, and you kind of present it as one thing, and hopefully there's a little surprise in it that makes you realize, oh, we've actually been, you know, you want people to feel the frustration of this, the nuttiness of this system, so that when you reveal it, you can step back and go, yeah, why do we accept that?
Right.
Why do we accept that this is something that could actually have happened? And that's kind of where you want it to end. But hopefully be a fun ride in getting there.
I love that twist, by the way. I'm not going to spoil it, but I want to talk about the cast for a little bit. Why was Steve Carell the right role for the lead in Gary? And was this your first major collaboration with him since The Daily Show?
Yes. Well, we've always been friends, but it was, you know, when I was thinking of that character, there's not a lot of people who can carry a person who can be odious and committed, but also moral and likable. You know, that's a really hard range to play, but he's got all the textures for that. And I wrote it for him without telling him. So when I was done writing, I just sent it to him. Said, hey man, I wrote this thing. I think you're perfect for Gary. Let me know what you're thinking. And fortunate enough that he responded to it. And so it was really just he and I at that point before we went out to studios and things like that.
Now, I learned a lot about politics from you, actually, and also I was informed a lot through this movie. Now, in another presidential election, if it's perceived as stolen, what do you think that means for the democratic system?
Well, look, obviously the foundation of the system is the consent of the governed. And if the governed feel as though their voices have been silenced, that's going to create turmoil. But, you know, it's a whole spectrum of reactions from disappointment to Arab Spring. You know, where are we going to go here? You know, I think presently you have an election that wasn't stolen in 2016, but the majority didn't win. Right. You know, 3 million more votes for one person didn't translate into a victory, which is an unusual in a representative republic. It's possible, but it's unusual. Right. And if the elections continue to go in that way, where a strong majority of people vote for a person that doesn't end up being president, I think you're going to find discontent. Whether or not people trust the election, the foundation of it is that is everything that we're built on.
Right.
And if that goes away, yeah, that's going to take real work to regain. Hope it doesn't happen.
You and me both, Jon. You and me both. But thank you so much for this film. It's brilliant. I can't wait for everyone else to see it, because it is quite an education. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, man. Nice to talk to you.